welcome to the Wave Private School, and this is teacher Marissa for our on-screen lesson on our videos for English grade 8, and our topic is Unit 7, Grammar and Across Culture or Across Culture. And then the date inclusive of this video is 6, 7, and 8 of April 2020, and our reference is Students Book, pages 123 to 126. The objectives for this lesson is for the students to be able to use grammar rules correctly and get correct details from a reading text. And our weekly plan covers these pages here, and then here the workbook and some additional writing in the notebook as well. And then on page 23 of the student's book is the comparative and superlative degree of adjectives or describing words. Now on activity 5, which is writing sentences, you're going to compare the three places. You have art gallery, concert hall, and museum. And then write sentences as in the example right here. These are the examples. The art gallery is old. So these are the adjectives and these are the three places. Is old, large, expensive, and close. So according to the number of stars, you are going to determine which comparison will you use. Is it superlative or comparative? For 1 star, it's on the old, large, expensive, and close. For example, concert hall is large. And then art gallery is close to my home. So for the 2 stars, we're going to use bigger than, use ER, or more. For the 3 star, meaning you're going to use most or EST, or the most. Okay, the art gallery is old. The concert hall isn't as old as the museum. The concert hall isn't as old as the museum. And then the concert hall is older than the art gallery. The concert hall is older than the art gallery. And the museum is the oldest of all. Okay, now I have given you some examples here for number 1 and number 2. For example, the art gallery is the largest of them all. So the art gallery is the largest of the 3 places. And number 2, the art gallery isn't as expensive as the concert hall. Okay, I hope that is clear to you. Do it in the notebook, please. Same as in activity 6. Put the adjectives in brackets into the superlative. Now this time you're going to use only EST, like biggest or beautiful, the most beautiful. So that is superlative form, and write sentences about your town or city. It is about your place. For example, crowded. The most crowded street in my city is Oxford Street. I have given my answer in activity 6 in my reference because I live near city center. So most places, the most famous place is the city center mall in my area or in my town. Okay, so you're going to do that in the notebook. Use this famous for number 2, big, tall, and expensive. And then here, the use of to and enough. When do we use to? We use to, okay, plus adjective to show that something is more than we want. It's actually has a negative meaning. I can't buy those shoes, they're too expensive. Okay, so we use very or really plus a describing word to make an adjective stronger, like that dress is very beautiful, or That dress is really beautiful. We use adjective plus enough, okay, plus the noun to show that there is as much as needed. For example, I've got enough money to buy that necklace. Okay, now, enough is the word, the adjective actually is got, and then enough is used, and then the noun is money. Okay, now you're going to check for yourself for grammar 10 and grammar 11, okay, at the back of your book. And then letter B, choose the correct word in bold. Okay, let's do the exercises here. For example, in number 1, did you buy those jeans in the sale? And yes, they were really or too cheap. They were really cheap. Number 2, do you want to go shopping? And then letter B, no thanks. I'm too tired. Number 3, did you like the food at the restaurant? Yes, it was really delicious. Number 4, I'm not old enough to go into town on my own. It's okay, I'll come with you. Number 5, did you go to the cinema last night? And then, yes, the film was very interesting. Okay, then next we have page 123. This is relative pronouns. We have who, which, and who. So who and whose are used in talking about people, but the only difference is that whose is to show possession, which is used for objects or animals. So who for people, Linda is the woman who owns the florists. And then the shop which is on the corner is the bakery. The dog which he bought yesterday is black and white. And then for whose to show possession, that's the man whose son works at the cinema. And you can also see page grammar 11. So number 8, read a theory, then find examples of relative pronouns in the joke above. So this is the one. It says, what do you call the rings which are? So that is an example. And what do you call the man in the blue tracksuit who is walking out? Okay, so that's it. Number 9, choose the correct pronoun. Okay, here now, let's see. The man who lives here is 5. Number 2, that's Tom whose dad is a chef. Number 3, I made the cake. This is a thing, so which is on the table. Number 4, that's Joe whose mom has a dog, so it's possessive. Number 5, Kay's the girl who won the race. Number 10, join the sentences. I gave you some answers there. So here are the answers. Just write them. For example, that's the boy, okay, who works in the museum. So these are the answers. Just write them on your student's book. And then next we have speaking. Linda went shopping in town. Who did she meet? So make sentences using who or whose as in the example. So this will be about people. So number 1 is answered for you here. And then number 2, Linda met Sarah, whose husband owns the butchers. And then Linda met Daniel, who works in the opticians. So these are the answers here. The corresponding workbook is on page 66 to 67. Now, this is a cross culture. So this is the reading text about petrified wood are. Petrified wood are woods that have been stoned by nature for millions of years ago. So this is the text. I have given you the answers here. Write the answer there, but please read it actually. And then check these words here on this list. Now, you have here page 125, again on the student's book. Read the text again and complete the sentences. So here are the answers. And then we have here 6 and 7. I have given you also the answer in activity 6. Over here, fill in, display, search, show off, covers, hide, and collect. You will understand why these are the answers as long as you read each sentence. And then number 7 is also given answers there from 1 to 6. So these are part of the vocabulary. And then next we have here number 8. This one is collocations. All you have to do is match the words here to make phrases like number 1, dinosaur bones. Number 2, tourist attractions. Now the activity B or 8B is in the notebook. Make sentences based on the text using the complete phrases. Okay, use them in sentences. So it means you're going to write 8 sentences. And here in number 5, page 126 as well is student's book activity. All you have to do is write the comparative forms of these verbs. In number 1, big, bigger, or bigger than. Number 2, noisy, noisier. Okay, I hope you will be able to do that correctly. And that's the end of our video. I would like you to stay home, be safe, and study well. Till the next video. Bye.